going on, y'all? It's your boy, my head back again for another motherfucking burger. And today is Thursday. Story time. I lost my train of thought, but I caught it though. I'm in my brother's room. We ain't got the TV right here, so I'm using this as my spot. Hopefully the lighting is better this way. If not, I'm gonna be pissed because I'm trying to get that fucking lighting right, and the lighting is right. I think it's mainly my glasses, like reflection of it. Let me put this down a little bit. That's probably why. There we go. Hopefully, is that too? Let's get it up a little bit. My hair messed up. Excuse the hair, y'all. Just got out the shower tonight, so I come in and out. Plus, we got other stuff doing that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me hurry up and get the story time in because I don't want to be like, I ain't got time and I can't do it, We're going to get this in real quick. But, yeah, basically, it just revolves around the simple fact that for my freshman and sophomore year, I had the worst teacher of them all. I had some shitty-ass teachers throughout my grammar school to high school. I've had some shitty-ass teachers, but this one has to be the top of that shittiest teacher list. It gives my fourth grader teacher a run for her motherfucking money. Let's just say that shit. For real. Because this teacher that I had for freshman and sophomore year, I'm not going to say her name. Anybody who knows me or was in the class knows who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say her name because, niggas be like,
if they really want to, they could be like, oh, you can't assassinate me.
And really, I ain't telling no lies. That shit's real as fuck. Basically, this teacher was the worst of the worst. She was a bitch. She was narcissistic. She wasn't shit. She was egotistical as fuck. I think that falls in the category of narcissist. She was a little bit racist. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause she may not pull some racist shit, but it came off in some racist way because, mind you, the main students that she had a problem with were black. So, come on, y'all. Read between the lines here. It was me. It was my ex. Well, my first ex, my second ex, and this other motherfucker I didn't really fuck with like that no more. And I'm glad that he didn't go into my junior and senior years. We would have eventually fought because that's a whole other story for a whole other day. But yeah, it was all four. If we would have made 4 blacks out of everybody in the class. So, yeah, we were the main people that she considered the problem was. The people that started drama, that started bullshit. But really, it was the motherfuckers that she was over there trying to make student pets and shit. It just wouldn't make no sense to me because it's like, how you gonna sit up here and degrade us? And literally, it'd be over bullshit too, because it's like, I'll be in class one day, if some shit, I'm like this, if some motherfucker say some shit to me or do some shit to me, I'm gonna do some shit to them. I do not do anything to anybody unless they done some shit to me. That's how I've always been. I've always been that way. Even when I was little and naive, I was always that person where you do some shit to me, I'm going to do some shit to you. I'm not going to, especially when we fight. If you put your hands on me, I'm going to put my hands on you. That's all. We know this already. Anybody who knows me knows how I get down. Why is it that I'm the one that get in trouble? Why is it the one I'm getting yelled at by her? Why is it the one I'm getting the most of the most? Well, the motherfucker that was doing the shit started the shit. And now I tell the person that was doing it and was coming at me was the crazy motherfucker that I told y'all about. That I've mentioned on many occasions. Yeah, that was part of the hatred towards him. It was because he knew that she had a problem with me. He knew that. And he took advantage of that shit on many occasions because he would be doing shit he'll do shit like, Lamont said this, Lamont said that. And she'd be dumb enough to believe the shit. Because that's her favorite student. That's the student that she favored over anybody. And really, allegedly, and if we're going to keep it a stat, allegedly, and I say allegedly because I don't know if it's true or not, but allegedly there was some little bit of a relationship going on right over there.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
saying. I'm just saying, allegedly. I didn't say it was true or not, but that's what I heard. You know, and I would not be surprised if that shit came out to be true one day. I would not be surprised because come on now, look at how they act. I mean, they acted like, they was always up on each other. It was like, what's going on over there? There be some. For real. I mean, shit was weird. So that being said, you know, she believed a lot of shit that he says. And he knew that. And he got a lot of us in trouble for it. One time, he fucking said that I was going to try to make up a lie for her to lose her teaching license. And I'm sitting here like, what fucking lie would that be? He didn't even say what the lie was. If I was gonna do some shit, wouldn't you say what lie it would be? Oh yeah, he couldn't come up with one. So he just said, oh, he was gonna come up with a lie to try to make you lose your license. And then that bitch was gonna be stupid enough to believe that shit. And then call my motherfucking mama and be like, hey, your son is doing this and your son's doing that. And I get in trouble for it for some shit that I never even said. One time he said I called her a fucking well, I did call her. I never called her. I never called him. I mean, I'm just saying. It's just like the simple fact that how you gonna lie on me like that? Don't lie on me like that. I feel like if I spoke or if I did anything in that class, I was gonna get ridiculed for it. Because niggas be lying on me. And I just feel like and it wasn't even just her, it was the teacher aides in her class. They would be like, you're starting drama, man. You're doing this, or you're doing that. If I'm all these fucking problems, then why don't you just fucking say, like, fucking move me into another class and shit. If you don't fuck with me like that, just move me to another class. And I don't know. I honestly, now looking back at it, I could have easily went to the school board. But me being in the mindset that I am in, I didn't really go to any other teachers. I didn't go to school boards. I didn't bring anybody else involved because, you know, I'm that type of person where, you know, I handle shit myself. But had I done some of that things, that probably would have I cannot say that word. Minimize. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I would have less problems had I it went differently with certain situations. There could have been a lot of things avoided had I just done things different. But you know, I was fucking 16. I was 15, 16, 17 years old. I mean, I was, you know, I just had different mindsets then. Like my mindset wasn't as it is now. I didn't think how I think now is not how I thought back in the day. Let's just put it like that. You know, if you know, you know. It just be bullshit after bullshit. You know, she'll be talking to me because nigga be over there like saying, oh, Lamont did this, and she'll be pulling me out of class. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? And because of the dramas and shit like that, she automatically be thinking I'm involved in it. And I just feel like, how are you talking to me? You're talking to me and you're giving me all this grill when I am not the only motherfucker that has played a part in some shit. Yeah, I may be in it, but it ain't like I started some shit. If anything, I hated fucking drama. If anything, I was trying to stop the shit. If anything, I was trying to avoid the shit. But niggas try to pull me in because they know they try to get me trouble and get me caught up. And people know that shit. And that was the fucked up part about it. I remember one time that when I was fighting and arguing and shit, I went into class one day and niggas was surrounding her motherfucking desk. Say they pulled that same shit on me that they did with my ex. But the difference was I didn't have to be with the teacher 24/7. She did. I don't know. Her situation must have been way worse than mine. But yeah, Niggas was surrounding her desk like, oh, you did this. And I'm like, what the fuck? You motherfuckers was in that shit too. That's the crazy part. Them motherfuckers was trying to snitch on me with what the situation they was trying to snitch on me for. They was in that shit too. And she didn't say shit. And it's just like, damn. I could have got real grimy with it. You know, I could have really been like, you know what? Let me try to go really forward with trying to get this bitch out of here. Like I go to school board, I could just make it a whole big thing. I could have easily recorded the conversations too, but I don't do that shit. Cause that shit to me is really fucked up, and I don't go out like that. That's kind of like some, so I don't know, that recording people conversations and shit like that, doing that. I don't do all that. That to me, that's, I understand that could be proof and leverage, but that to me is really fucked up, and I look at people differently when they do shit like that. And I never wanted to go out like that. But what really made it better is that bitch moved. That bitch moved out of state too. Montana, I guess. She went to Montana or some shit. Said she was gonna be with her family and got another teaching offer over there. And I'm like, good fucking riddance, deuces. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Matter of fact, let me get your shit and help you take it to your car and you can go home. Shit, last day I was like, yes! I ain't gotta fucking be with this bitch no more. Oh yes, I was so fucking excited. The rest of us that had a problem with her, we were all on cloud nine. We were like, we gotta deal with this bitch. We gotta deal with this bitch. Hey, we didn't gotta deal with this bitch. Hey, motherfucker, blah blah blah. It's good fucking riddance. I never fucking liked you. You were a horrible teacher. You were a bitch. You weren't shit. And I hope you lost your teaching license in Montana. That's all there is to it. And I hope you see this too. Hi, bitch. But yeah. Y'all comment down below. Anybody who like in my circle that fuck with me, that was in her class, I know y'all got some stories too. Please comment down below. Cause we all want to hear that shit. Let's get real with it. Let's get real with it. More of the story, y'all, is if you guys got teachers like that, I would go to school board. If you're dealing with any type of situation like that, go to school board. If the other teachers ain't handling it, go to school board. Take it all the way up there. Get rid of them. Just get rid of it. Just try to go to school board and say, hey, this teacher is doing this and this and this, and just get rid of them. That would be like, they'll try to say you're fired and shit like that, and boom. Problem solved. Because no student deserves to be treated like that. I don't give a fuck how they are, or who they are, what they're about, or where they come from, or what their race is, or what their preference is, race, any of that, or disabilities, any of that. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're a teacher. You are there to teach and guide students to the best of the best, especially if you're in high school. That's all there is to it. So, yeah, just, speak up, say something, because I wish I did. I wish I spoke up and said some shit. Don't be afraid to speak up. A lot of people need to be more like speak up and shit like that. Because I'm trying to do better at that too. I understand it's a work in progress. It's a work in process, especially you being the person that you are. If you're like me and you're a prideful person and you like to handle shit yourself, I get it. But when it comes to situations like that, that's not a healthy situation. And if you're not saying anything, you're giving room for other students to go what you're going through. And that's not fair to them. Because you didn't say anything, now they gotta go through that. And that's the fucked up part of the situation now that I think about it. Because it's like, we could have did something about the situation, but we didn't. We let this bitch move to Montana, and now she's possibly giving the same treatment that she gave us to a whole nother set of students out there. And it's like, damn. That's pretty much it. What I need y'all to do is I need y'all to like, I need y'all to comment, I need y'all to subscribe. Hit that bell for notification for all the motherfucking bangers, and I'll see you in the next video. Nigga.